Peace, my family, and roll back to all the woke ones out there, and those that are coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This is your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly. I just want to send you all that good healing energy your way, and hope you all are out there keeping your mind right. Oh yes, and that good, not mine. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys are keeping yourselves at a high vibration and most definitely cleansing those lows. I came on here today to share another clip from Dr. Malachi's book called The Great Book of the Living, the Holy Tablets. And this is in chapter 7, The Living Soul. And I wanted to share this because I know this will help someone else in their spiritual growth. So I thought I'd share. And it goes like this. This is tablet 31, and it's called Uprooting Ego. 19 times 3 equals 57. And it goes like this. Lo, I have brought to your attention the knowledge on what you all carry within your personality, and that is the ego. Now I must teach you on how to uproot the ego. It must be evident by now that being righteous, being a child of the Elohim, and Elo, or El, meditating and being saved, or being religious, entails far more than just making a claim, sitting with your eyes closed and legs crossed, saying, I am God, or lip confessions. It demands rigorous introspection and an upholding of one's personality. Life patterns and values, behavior corrections, and the uprooting of weaknesses are relative, easy adjustments to make. The more obstacles which lie deep within, the emotional imbalances and personality defects that nurture outward, malevolent, disagreeable habits, the petty, obstinate, egoism behind the mask of the human personality is one of the biggest hurdles to overcome, for it veils the light within, which supports surface thoughts. And perpetuates its own habitual feelings and actions. This lower self arrogant nature must be whittled down, for if it persists in retaining its limited false values, no amount of spiritual practice will bear fruit. Too often, people profess of being righteous, yet they are unwilling to eradicate the lower nature and change the old habits. Clinging to them, they refuse to even to admit the need for change. This type of individual will never make any real progress, for without radical transformation of the lower nature, one goes nowhere. It is not easy to change deeply ingrained habits, and the sincere person who's just attempting to change often feels helpless against them. By regular spiritual practice, untiring, selfless service, association with spiritual-minded people, a strong determination to eradicate egoism is a powerful but selfless will is developed. A strong determination to eradicate egoism, a powerful but selfless will is developed. One must introspect and discover all weaknesses and defects. The transmitting of the lower nature to a higher nature demand full and heartfelt dedication. Sometimes the old personality attempts to reestablish itself, even after years of purifying. Obstinately self-assertive and self-supportive by the lower mind and will, it can make the aspirant incorrigible, unruly, arrogant, and impertinent. Identifying with the ego, he or she breaks all rules and disciplines, revolts against all things, and all is ever ready to fight with those who are unwilling to respect his or her views and opinions, wailing in self-justification and denying faults and defect. The person may not be aware of the effects of his or her actions, for the intellect have been clouded with impurities, not knowing what he or she means and not meaning what he or she says. He or she is too self-willed and self-satisfied to see the error of his or her ways. One who is not straightforward cannot keep discipline or open his or her heart to others, cannot be helped by any teacher. Nobody or nothing can help one who deliberately shuts his or her eyes against the truth. Nothing can help one who deliberately shuts his or her eyes against the truth. Such a person, instead of making progress along life's path, it remains stuck in the mirror of his or her own creation. If there is any recognition that something is wrong, the slightest attempt to improve, or even a slightly receptive attitude, then the errors can be corrected. One who is frank with his or her teacher and him or her begins to realize the nature and source of his or her own defects. He or she is soon on the way to improving his or her life. And that, my family, is the end of this heading. So I'm going to leave it at that and let you all know if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. And if you want to check this out yourself, you can check it out on my channel under the Great Book of the Living, the Holy Tablets. It's called The Holy Tablets by our master teacher, Dr. Malachi, New York, L. And it's under Chapter 7, The Living Soul, Tablet 30. So I'm going to leave it at that and let you all know that it's all love.